I don't
They're
know.
a lamentable new sweetie called Jibes, and instead of love and sweetness, it's got wimp, wally, slob, nut, all manner of bloody uncommendable, lamentable things.
Right, okay.
Not an happy man.
Right, cut the horse brothers now, and, advice to anyone coming back to a bedsit drunk is to immediately shut the door and fall down. It's difficult enough moving around a bedsit when you're sober, but absolutely impossible if you're drunk. The safest and most effective method of protecting yourself faced with this dangerous situation is to drop into a heap on the floor. It's especially important that nothing you see should be eaten whilst lying on the floor, no matter how interesting it looks.
Nice.
Many woodlice have met their deaths by being mistaken for peanuts.
Ow!
Silly bastard.
While you're on the floor, do not look under the bed. This can be an absolutely terrifying experience and should be avoided at all costs, as you will not be able to sleep knowing that you're just inches above a jungle of soiled undies, half-eaten curries, a rug of pubic hair and possibly a misplaced lover or two.
I love fire.
Once you've overcome the trauma of seeing under the bed, the next move is to try and get into it. Crawl towards it on all fours, but please remember to lift your head off the carpet, as failure to do so can result in carpet burns to the nose and forehead. Once you've made it onto the bed, you'll notice that the room is spinning round. This is perfectly normal. In fact, many reformed alcoholics fit a revolving ceiling to the bedroom in order to get any sleep at all. And it's at this point that you decide you just have to listen to your favourite record. A piece of advice: don't.
Oh, God, I could really go for the best right now. Oh, no!
It's only now that you'll realise that you want to be sick. You may be drunk, but you still have a certain degree of self-pride, and vomiting in the bed is definitely not on. Yes, a trip to the sink is called for.
Oh, me.
Oh yes, and I forgot to mention, be sure to remove all pots, pans and crockery from the sink first.
Oh,
Most people at this point turn very spiritual, and will cry out for the maker.
oh, God!
Be assured you will not be answered. How would you like it if people only got in touch with you when they were honking up into a sink? Next. What?
Right, there was a little person in the corner.
Yeah.
And I thought I recognised it. It was Joe Riley, him off the drinking session.
Pardon? Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was. It must have been
Who?
Joe Riley off the...
Joe Riley?
Joe Riley.
Joe Wiley?
Joe Wiley off the drinking session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evening.
Evening.
No,
Yeah, he had a beard.
Yeah, did he? Really? Didn't he have a beard?
Yeah,
But
anyway,
listen, Joe Wiley's a girl.
I thought he was rather attractive.
Right. Your thunder.
I was going to do it in about January next year, something like that.
January. Well, I mean, like,
Cheeky guess!
you better do it now then. You better do it soon.
Yeah!
You better do it now.
Yeah, man.
What about tonight? Can we do Lemon Dream live tonight?
Well, it's all a bit impromptu and unscripted, but I might as well.
Absolutely.
What am I supposed to say now?
I don't know.
So, you know, I mean, is it?
Yeah.
But, I tell you who else has been stripping now. I'm going to kick his arse.
Who?
It's Steve Packermack from the drinking session.
Evening.
Evening.
It's working better that now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting there, aren't we? So, you
And
know,
who else? Who else then?
Kicking.
Fantastic.
Kicking.
Is it? I don't wish to get all nostalgic, but things were much better in the olden days, weren't they? When doing the washing took a day and a half, leg irons, rickets, stagecoaches got lost in the mud en route to Milton Keynes, and Jimmy Nail hadn't made any records yet. As my old grandma... Yes, 2 years of fun with Mark Kermode it has been.
2 hours.
Second. It's good. It's good.
It's going well.
It's party night already. So tonight. 2 years of fun. Second. Excellent quality.
Hey,
Right.
the mood is that.
That was the High Plains Drifter type thing.
From Salford.
Right, Duncan Corns, yeah.
And Rogers from Northampton.
Over to America now. Whitney Houston's husband, Bobby Ball.
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown.
Chubby Brown?
Checked into the Betty Turpin Clinic.
Ford.
Betty Ford Clinic.
Evening.
As he's been consuming 1.5 bottles of cognac and 20 bottles of squirrel bitter every day. Whitney said, quote, I love him, but he's a knobhead.
She didn't say that.
More news later.
She never said that. You're making this up.
She said most of it.
I wonder.
Topping with a chalky top, with glucose and toffee makes me happy a lot. I'm no dude, but I know what I like. Rub a bit of Mars over my vocal mic. Oh yeah, and brown sugar, you are a lot of fun. Oh, now then brown sugar, you stick up your girlfriend's bum. That's alright.
Regardless. Great moments in Pop Part 8 and 2/5. Paul Weller's dad negotiates his contract with his talented young son.
I'm the tax man! Yeah, the tax man! It's good riff, that. I think I'll pinch that. Oh, who's this now?
Oh, must get some bloody oil for that door. All right, son.
Yeah, fine, Dad.
Good.
What do you want, Dad?
Well, I've been thinking.
Yeah?
I still want to be your manager, son.
No chance.
Oh, go on.
No, it's too embarrassing!
Look, I've had a word with old Ronnie Rotten, and he reckons that he can get you a gig at the 100 Club with his lads band, the Sex Pistols. Now, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
No, Daddy, wouldn't be good. You are not
Also, look, I know the doorman at Polydor Records, right? You know Jerry? And he reckons that if I put a word in for you, I can swing a lucrative £200,000 contract and a great publishing deal. So, can I be your manager, can I? Oh, go on, son, let me.
Oh, spells no! Chuff off with it!
Right,
I'm writing some
you
songs here.
little bastard.
What?
No eggy peggy for you in the morning, my lad.
What do you mean, no eggy peggy?
I mean exactly that. No eggy peggy and no ghosty soldiers either.
Daddy!
And you can forget that trip to Alton Towers as well. No chance.
You don't give me Daddy, no!
And another thing, it's too late now. That Steve Marriott wig goes back to the shop in the morning. Little squirt.
I was only joking, Daddy! You can...
Last week I sort of took some time off chilling out in the Lake District, which of course is a roundabout way of mentioning that I was quite near Westwater, which is English Deepish Lake.
I'm not sure that we allow people to say chilling out on the...
What do you want me to say then?
Well, chilling and vibe are words... I think you've got your testicles attached to the generator when you say those things. And
all right, what should I say then? I was hanging loose, how does that sound?
Having a rest.
Having a rest is probably better.
A holiday.
But those people who do remember that...
Halfpence on a litre of fuel, 15p on tabs, but nout on the ALR kid. Drinkers questioned earlier today were cautiously optimistic.
Great news, our kid. All costs no more to get a piss on, will it?
One surprise announcement, though, tax relief on showbiz sidekicks. Apparently, people in double acts who provide round-the-clock care for a partner who doesn't do anything useful will be given major tax breaks in recognition not only of providing employment for the socially inadequate, but also alleviating further strain on the health service by keeping another nutter out of the funny farm. More in our next news after the pub shuts.
Radio 1, financial news as it happens. Oh.
Okay, Jarvis, your time is up. We warned you. Now, isn't this a good riff? Remind you of anything? It's Laura Branigan, the smash hit of 1970 summers, Gloria. Sing you, twonk.
Gloria, you're always on the run now.
Does it sound a little familiar? A little like Disco 2000, perhaps? Oh, you don't think so? Now here's a stonking riff. Very high energy, if you don't mind me saying so. And oh, what's this then? It's Laura Shenanigans. No, it's not. It's Pulp again. Well, sing it, swonk.
Oh, we were born within an hour of each other. Our mother said we could be sister and brother. Your name is
Gloria, you're always on the run now.
Guilty as charged, Your Honour. You know what to do, Jarvis. We've been here before. Phone us now on 0500 110 100 to tell us how great we are and when you want to come in for the session. Phone now, Jarvis, or this might be a regular occurrence.
And he drank 4 bottles of homebrew and then said, I'm going to get myself a nice suntan when I go on my holidays. And so he did, and of course, he fell asleep under the suntan thing, then woke up to realise he was supposed to be meeting his mate at 8 o'clock in the pub in Blackburn, ran down to the pub, walked into the pub, and everyone burst out laughing. And he took shit.
Because he'd left his underpants back at the
No, burst out laughing, and they all said, you've fallen asleep under one of those sunbeds, haven't you? He says, yeah, why, am I completely bright red? And they said, no, you've got those little glasses on. Which it could be apocryphal, but there you go.
Same thing happened to my dad. He had one of them sunbed things, and he put it on him one night, and it burnt all the teddy bears off his pyjamas. It's terrible.
Well, cage mantle bought in error, 45 quid. New Indesit gas hob and extractor fan bought in error. What were these people thinking of when they went out?
They just smashed out the braids, went out for a kebab and came back with a mantelpiece.
You know that situation where someone says, I'll go down the shop, say anything you want, and they say, like, I have 20 B&H, and they say, what, I haven't got B&H, so I'll just get anything.
I've got his cage.
Okay. Come out with all this stuff.
Settee or bed settee, ideally chunky leather style or Chesterfield. If not, plain or trendy style. If patterned, not too flowery. Any style considered. So we wheedled it out of you in the end. You don't give a toss.
That person. Great moments in Pop Part 3 in a bit. Paul Weller finds a musical direction.
10 years later, 1995.
All right, you f***ers! I play adult-orientated rock! I hate Irish jigs! They're for f***ing wussies! And as for soul music, you can stick it up your ass! And if you don't stick it up your ass, I'll batter you! Cause I like music with bollocks, me! Like Layla! That's got bollocks to spare, that has! Come on, you c***s, I'll batter you! 1, 2, 3, 5! Rock music. Come on, everybody. Let's have a good night. Mine's a Murphy's.
Don't you threaten me, Michael.
You looking at my pipe?
Come on, clap your
It could have been a...
It's not a dash, it's just a bloody line. What is a dash if it's not a bloody line, you twat? Well, what's just a bloody line, anyway, if it's not a dash, you bloody twat? Tuesday the 7th of November till Saturday the 11th of November. 8 o'clock at the Bloomsbury Theatre, London. Box office, get a pen. 1, 2, 3, 4... 101, not 101, 0171 388 8822. All right.
Play Moonray, play Jez Bolton.
Right. God, hang on a minute. I've got an advert for licence fees here.
Remember when the only TV sets you could buy were black and white?
What was that about Bob Olness and Paul? That was great, that.
No, I've decided to abandon that one as well.
Right, yeah.
What else was I going to talk about?
And remember when the only way to pay for the TV licence was in a lump sum?
With a little man on it.
Yeah, you have said that before. Anything else?
To you. You can still pay all at once at your local post office.
Arse.
More freedom to choose when and how to pay. No. 0990 22 66 66. Why miss out?
Why indeed?
surprising you already.